guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you about woo-woo things. And when I say woo-woo, I mean zodiac believing, magic loving, fairy tale, hippie living kind of things. I love out of this world stuff. It intrigues the hell out of me. So today I'm just going to list 4 or 5 reasons as to what makes me believe this. So, reason number 1, this is more a conspiracy theory kind of thing, but I'm convinced that my phone is being tapped because I'll be talking to someone and then I hadn't Googled or looked up any sort of stuff like this, and then I'll go onto my phone and the first thing that pops up on my Pinterest or my Instagram is what I was talking about to the person earlier in the day. I find that freaking weird. Like, I don't even know. So here's an example. You guys remember Nancy from my previous stories? Well, she still comes in the store and I still see her, and we were talking the other day and she asked what my last name was and I told her, and then we talked about my last name is like German, so we talked about that. And then later in the day I went on Pinterest and it says, what does your German last name say about you? Like, come on, that's freaky. I never type in what my last name means to me because I don't really care. It is what it is. So that's reason number 1, weird in itself. Reason number 2 is the Gabby Show. So Gabby's older videos, she used to talk a lot about her ghost experiences and paranormal activity and stuff, and I would be so into it. I would just eat it up. And so I film my videos like a week before I post, so I have time to edit and all that stuff. And on Wednesday, Gabby posts, so I always like to watch her newest video. And I had already knew that I wanted to talk about this type of stuff, and so I go on her video, and what the hell her video is my scariest ghost experience. Like, you don't just make that up. You guys can go see. It was her video last Wednesday, and it's freaking weird. She hasn't done one in so long that I wasn't expecting it to be one of those videos, and so I wanted to like do one about like weird stuff, and I knew that I wanted to talk about the Gabby Show because she likes those kinds of things. And then her video was about that. Like I said, you can't just make it up. So reason number 3 is a ghost experience. I didn't have this one, but my sister did, and my sister's not really a believer in ghosts, so when she tells me the story, I believe it because she's not gonna make some shit like that up. So at her ex-boyfriend's parents' house, their room was like in the beginning of the house, and there was a walkway to get to the front door, and there's a gate that opens to use the walkway, and it's a loud gate. So one night they were sitting in the room watching TV, and they saw like a shadow of a person walk by, but never heard the gate open. And like, I think it's just weird. Like, the gate is loud. I used it plenty of times. You can't sneak in, can't sneak out. Like, there's no getting by the gate unless you open it and you hear it. So, oh, it gives me chills every time. Like, you guys are thinking like, oh, it's nonsense. But I believe it. I feel it's true. It's freaking weird. Another ghost story that I have for you guys today, or spirit story, is about my boyfriend's grandpa. We had never met before. He had passed away before me and my boyfriend had met. So I don't know how to explain this feeling. But one night, me and my boyfriend's mom were talking about my boyfriend's grandpa, just the kind of person he was and all that stuff. Oh, I forgot about this. I was gonna pause the video and start over, but this, like, you can't make this up. So the reason we had started talking about the kind of person he was and about him and stuff is, so my boyfriend's Jewish, and a long time ago, his grandpa had given my boyfriend's mom this diamond jewel star thing. And when he passed away, it like disappeared. We thought maybe like his uncle had taken it, but no one like could find this star. Freaking crazy. And so we were talking about it and everything, and she was also telling me about another piece of jewelry that she had gotten, and so she went upstairs to go get it, and in this little pouch, like little jewel pouch, she goes to pick up, and out falls the star. Like, you guys probably think I'm crazy, and it was the weirdest freaking thing. Like, I'm telling you, this thing has been gone for years and years and years. Like, people, her family has like dug through everything because this like star was extremely important to her and her husband, but no one could find it. Like, the jewelry bag it fell out of, she had looked in before, and it's not something small. It's like a good size. It's a good size. And so that's what got us on the topic of his grandpa. Okay, so fast forward to the night. I went to bed, and like, he came to me in my dream, and I think he came to me in my dream to confirm that, like, you guys, like, if you don't believe in magic or anything along those lines, you're just gonna think this is absurd, but like, you can't explain where the star came from. If you've been looking for it for years and you had looked in the pouch it had fallen out of, then something extraterrestrial or spirit-wise definitely had something to do with finding the star again. So I think he came to me in my dream to confirm that he had something to do with putting the star in the bag so my boyfriend's mom could find it. Like, it's not a coincidence that, like, I don't think it was a coincidence. It wasn't a coincidence that this all happened. Like, it was like unbelievable, to be honest, and just really weird. I love when shit like that happens. Like, I could talk about it for days. It gives me the chills. And yeah. Reason number 4 is I like to go to Palm Springs once a year with my mom, and we go to this little woo-woo shop, and there's like crystals and reading cards and stuff, and one night me and my mom thought, let's get our cards read, it'll be fun. So you can pick like what you want your cards read of, and I wanted to know what my spirit animal was, and so it's not just one animal, it's like a pyramid of animals, and like each animal applies to like a part of your personality. And so I sit down, and I had never done a card reading before, surprisingly, so I wanted to believe, I just wasn't sure how it was gonna go. So she tells me, alright, pick your first card. So I picked my first card, and it was a freaking lion. And if you guys saw my very first video, I told you my favorite animal is a cat. I love the felines. Like, my favorite animal is a lion. And to have pulled the first card being a lion, that's just not, like, I don't think that's a coincidence. Out of a deck of cards this fat of animals, and I pull a lion the first time, you don't make this shit up, people. Right, number 5 is just my zodiac sign. I love to go on Pinterest and see what it says about me and type in little Pisces facts, and they're really spot on to what they have to say. This is when the hippie in me comes out, and I just eat it up. Like, you can say whatever you want, like, it's not true, this is what someone told me once, they just throw in words that apply to everyone and make you believe in things, and I'm like, okay, that's your own opinion, and as a Pisces, I believe that it applies to me. That's just that magical feeling that I get. You're entitled to believe whatever it is you want to believe. Go look up your zodiac sign, and probably tells you you're a non-believer. That wasn't very nice, but that's besides the point. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed my video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye!
What if you abandon yours and stay mine? Find a true, just love and sex and deep inside.